sooner than you know it. So for those of you who are here, let's just sit up tall and just take this moment just to really slow the breathing down. And that comes from breathing deep from your stomach, not from your lungs, but deep from your stomach. And I invite you to stay to the end of this class, and you have a great surprise if you stay all the way to the end. Okay? So my name is Richard. I'm going to be your guide today. We're going to do a yoga workout. It's going to be strong. I'm going to give modifications, and always do the best that you can. If you cannot do it, just always go into this position we call child's pose. And at the end, you're going to get to relax a little bit, and then you're going to do a little bit of breath work and meditation. This is to kind of finish the whole process. It's a mind and body workout, so you can get your muscles ripped and get them conditioned so you can avoid injuries and minimize some of the injuries that you already have, or minimize the pain from a lot of those injuries. And then we're going to do a little bit of meditation breath work just to really kind of reset and calm the nervous system, get your mind really focused and clear, and you're going to be on top of the world. So that's why I recommend staying to the very end for this surprise, and I know you will love it. Okay, so let's start off on our mats, or if you don't have a mat, the carpet is perfect. Good. So you're going to put your hands behind you like this, and you're just going to go up and down like this. If you can't go up that high, a little bit is okay. This is perfect right here. And if you can't put pressure on your hands, like this is good on your forearms. You're just going to lift up. Up and down. Whatever version you want to go with. Trying to use your hips and your glutes. Push off the heels more. And good. And straighten your legs all the way out. Have your hands on your legs. And then you're going to do like this. Stick your chest out. Put your head down. It's like a little, they call it cat and cow. And what we're really trying to do is stretch out the spine, elongate the spine. And then we come onto all fours, hands and knees, and we continue with that motion, that cat and cow motion. And then we come into downward facing dog, okay? So you stick your butt up, you look like a triangle or a pyramid, and just bend the right leg, straighten the left. Good, and change sides. Let's try to straighten both legs all the way out. Good, let's drop back down to your knees. This time, let's turn your hands around like so. If you can't do both like this, just do one at a time. And then we continue with that cat and cow. Remember, if you can't do both, turn one hand back around the normal way. And if you did one side, change. Do a little bit of cat and cow like this. And good, turn your hands out just maybe 5 degrees at the top of your mat, and let's go back into that downward facing dog again. Good, walk your hands to the middle of your mat, walk your feet to the middle of your mat, clasp your elbows like so, and come all the way up. Hands to your heart. Once again, slowing the breathing down, breathing deep from your stomach. Really trying to calm the body and relax the body. Okay. Arms out to the side, lead with your chest. Walk your hands forward, walk your feet back, and let's come into this push-up position like so. Option A is like this. Option B is with your knees on the ground. But my knees to the top of my head is one straight line like a plank, or if my knees up off the ground, my heels to the top of my head is one straight line. We're just holding. Starting to turn it up, try to build a little bit of heat. Remember, if you can't do this, you can drop to your knees. Okay, for the first one, everybody drop to their knees. Take 10 seconds to go all the way down to the ground. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come up into the cobra, a little back bend, then back to downward facing dog. Good, come back into push-up position. And let's just hold this here or on your knees. This time, if you can, pick your knees up off the ground and go down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cobra, downward facing dog. Back to push-up position, bring the right knee to the nose. Step the right foot forward, left knee down, and let's go back and forth, trying to open up the hip. And really just swinging, and let your arms just flow. Good, now straighten the leg out. Go back to bending the right leg, and maybe you walk your right foot to the right edge of your mat, come to the ball of the left foot, hands up in the air, and you come into what they call crescent pose. Maybe you have your hands touch or your thumbs hook, and you do lunges here. If you can't lunge, just lunge a little bit. If you need to hold on to something, you can hold on to a chair or the wall, come to the wall and do these. This is one of the greatest exercises you can do is a lunge, and then hold it. Now put your hands to your heart. Keep your leg like this and just twist to the left as much as you can. I know balance is going to be an issue here. You may feel not so stable. Then you're going to twist to the right. And maybe you can hook your right leg like this. And if this is too much for you, you can drop the back knee down and go into a twist like so. Option A, option B. Good, just put your hands down, walk your right leg back. Go through this reverse push-up to the back bend. Downward facing dog. Back to push-up position again. Bring the left knee to the nose and you're just holding. Good. Step the left foot forward, right knee down, back and forth. Trying to open up your whole body. And then come up to crescent. And remember, if you can't do this, you can just stay on your knees. But if you're in crescent, let's do some lunges. Trying to get those legs stronger. Hands to the heart, twist to the right. Good. Twist to the left, and then maybe hook the right arm. Good. Maybe that right knee drops. And then you just let it go. Hands down. Go back through your flow, or you can skip this part. Downward facing dog. And we're just holding here. If this is too much for you, you can always drop to child's pose. If you want to turn up the level just a little bit more, you can just do mountain climbers like so. The choice is yours. I'm your guide. And then wherever you're at, just come back to downward facing dog. Bring the right knee to the nose and hold it. Step the right foot forward. Drop the left knee down and rock back and forth like this. Walk your right foot to the right, come up into crescent. Then lunges. Good, hands to the heart, twist to the left. Then twist to the right. Maybe hook it. Good, now keep your feet exactly the same. Just come to your right fingertips to the inside, left hand in the air. If you can't put your right fingertips on the ground, you can grab your right shin. Then switch hands, left hand down, right hand up. Hold it. Good, now drop the left knee down, right foot back, and come into side plank. Either the left knee stays down, or you stack your feet, or you stagger your feet. Okay? And then we let it go. Going through your flow, or you can skip this part of the class and just meet in downward facing dog. Good, push-up position. Left knee to the chest, hold it. Step the left foot between the hands, right knee down, going back and forth. Come up to crescent pose or stay on your knees. Go up and down. And lunges. Good. Put your hands to your heart, twist to the right. Twist to the left. Hook it. Remember, your back knee can always be down. Good. Keep your legs just like this. Put the left hand on the ankle, right hand up in the air, or put the left fingertips on the ground. Either or. And put the right fingertips on the ground, left hand in the air. Put the right palm down, right knee down, side plank. You can do this version of side plank with the knee down, or you can put the left foot in front, right foot down, or you can stack your feet holding. Good, put the left hand down. Go through your flow or skip this part. Option A is child's pose. Option B is you come into forearm plank like so. Lead with the right arm, come up to plank, add the push-up. Go back down with the right forearm, left forearm. Now left forearm leads, right forearm up, push up, back down with the left, back down with the right. Okay, 2 more. Right leads, left comes up, push up, right leads, left down, left leads, right down, push up, left forearm down, right forearm down. And now maybe you can try to lift both elbows up at the same time and down. 3 more if you can. Walk your hands back, walk your feet up. Hold that downward facing dog. You're not going anywhere. And now bend your knees. Either walk or jump to the front of your mat. Look halfway up. Fold down. Bend your knees, come in a chair. And we're just holding. Maybe your palms can touch. And come all the way up. Hands to your chest. Just taking these few moments just to reconnect with the breathing. Then squat back down. Fold forward. Lift halfway up, palms down, walk or jump back. Go through your flow or skip it. Downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, warrior 1. Hold it. Let it go. Downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward, warrior 1. Hold it. Let it go. Option A is child's pose. Option B is all fours, hands and knees. Then you bend your knees like so, and your knees are off the ground. You go back and forth like this. You're rocking back and forth with your knees on the ground. Maybe you step the right foot forward and twist with the right hand. Come back, twist. Maybe you add a little break dance move where you step the right foot forward and left leg comes through the right. And don't worry if you can't do this. This is just something for those who want to add a little bit more challenge and have the mobility to do this. And then everybody meets in downward facing dog. Bend your knees, walk or jump to the front of your mat. Look halfway up. Fall down, back to chair pose. Come all the way up. Reconnect with the breathing. Back to chair. Fall forward. Halfway up. Palms down, either walk or jump back. Going through your flow or skipping it. Step the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Hands to the heart. Walk the right foot to the center of your mat. Open up to this warrior 2. And try to hold it. Try to fully extend the arms. Now we'll do this through the reverse warrior. Left hand goes down the back of your leg. Right hand goes up in the air. We straighten the right leg and we come into triangle pose. We hold this triangle, or we can come up into what they call half moon. We put our right fingertips on the ground, or if you have a block, or if you have like a book or something like that. So it's going to be like 6 inches to the pinky side and 6 inches ahead of the pinky side. And you put your left hand up and your left leg up and you hold. And really try to straighten your whole body out like a starfish. And then you let it go. Going through your flow. Or skipping it, or maybe you want to add some push-ups. We're deep into our practice now. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Hands to the heart, walk the left foot to the center, warrior two. And reverse it. Straighten that left leg out, come into triangle. And triangle is a great place for people to stay. This one thing, don't put pressure on your knee, either below your knee or above your knee with that left hand. And staying in triangle is great, but if you want to try to add that half moon pose, so you can get those extra brownie points, so you can be the really cool yogi. But most importantly, if you can do it with proper form, and slow, deep breathing. And then you let it go. Go all the way down to your stomach. Now either come up on your knees or lift your knees up off the ground. You got 10 push-ups here. Turn your hands out, the elbows spin in and they touch the rib cage. And then downward facing dog. Good. Now we walk our hands back to the middle, walk our feet to the middle, look halfway up, fold down, spread your feet really wide apart, and then come into a deep squat. Maybe we pick up our heels, walk our feet together, and then pick up our heels and get really low. Maybe our butt can sit down like so. Woo! Then we lay down on our back for a little bit of bridge position. Great focus, everyone. And good, just lift up your butt and down. Back and forth like that, just working on stretching and strengthening the hips and activating the glutes. And then just hold it. Maybe you grab your mat. If you don't have a mat, you can interlock your hands behind your lower back. Push off your heels. Maybe your toes lift up off the ground. Good. Come all the way down. Bring your knees to your chest. Okay, good. Let's try one more time. Lift up. Maybe you can pick up one leg and hold. Then change sides. Maybe you can change legs again, or maybe you can come into what they call the full wheel. Do what's right for you. Change sides if you had one leg up. And then slowly come all the way down. Bring both your knees into your chest. Woo! So as you can see, yoga is more than just stretching. It's a lot of strengthening, a lot of toning. So you can get your body looking really good by just doing yoga. And I'm not saying that weights are bad or anything like that, but weights, you're more susceptible to injuries. And if you don't have a personal trainer to work on your form, you can really hurt your body. With yoga, you can get that same strength and stretching while minimizing injuries and actually correcting asymmetries in your body and kind of fixing your body and fixing these injuries, fixing your posture, so then your core can be more active, so you can really start getting that six-pack. That's better than doing I say more better, but that's better than doing all those crunches, is having proper alignment and deep breathing, and that's what really gets the core looking popping. But more importantly, it gives me especially this calm. I'm more focused, I'm more relaxed focus. So I can be much more efficient, much more effective. And you see, once we add the breath work, it's just a synergy. And maybe you can do happy baby like so. Good, just roll to a side like a fetal position. And then slowly come up all the way. Good, woo. And just maybe you can bend your right leg like this, left leg is straight. Do like the side stretch. You want to get this side of your body stretched out. So you can elongate those outer hips. Good, and then change sides. And in my personal opinion, I've been doing this for like almost 20 years. There's nothing more effective than yoga workouts and breathwork meditation to just really transform your mind and body. And this is the Limitless Strength way. So we incorporate traditional yoga poses with a lot of functional movement and calisthenics to really just minimize injuries, get you really ripped and get your body feeling right and looking right. But most importantly, getting that mind right, that inner game. Because the world is changing. If your inner game is not tight, you might become the dinosaur. Okay, good. Fully extend both your legs out to the side and slide forward like this. And those dinosaurs were big and clunky, big muscles, big and couldn't move and couldn't function when things were changing. With the Limitless Strength way, we're turning people into ninjas. So you can be ready for any storm that's coming and actually shine during the storm. Good, put your legs out in front of you like so. Put your hands on your legs like this. Keep your chin up, chest up. Slide down. It's really working on our mobility, an important element that dinosaurs lacked. They didn't have that mobility. So I know a lot of guys out there thinking like, oh, yoga's for women, it's that stretching and all that stuff. But if you don't have mobility, you're going to be broken down by the time you're 50. Especially if you're lifting heavy, you're playing basketball, rupture Achilles, rupture an ACL, because you're not mobile, you're not flexible. You're a dinosaur. Good. Now lay down your back one vertebrae at a time in the most gentle way possible for a little deep relaxation. And we're just here for a few moments. And please take this time just to really let everything sink in. Focus on slowing the breathing down. Okay, good. Slowly roll to your right side in fetal position again. And slowly come all the way up. Sit up tall. If you need to sit on a pillow or block, so be it. Rub your hands together. Let's have your palms open and make your arms fully extended so you can sit up tall. And the breath work is a breath that's been scientifically proven to kind of help reset the nervous system. So Eastern meets Western. So now these doctors are studying a lot of these meditation and breathwork techniques, and there's conclusive evidence that this stuff really works. So it's not just some hashtag spiritual hippy dippy stuff, but it really works. Okay, so the breathwork is simple. It's you take 2 sniffs in and you sigh out. Okay, so close your eyes or keep your eyes open, but I invite you to close your eyes so you can just relax that sense of vision, such a strong sense. And then try to relax your thoughts too. Okay? Okay, so let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And let's begin. 2 sniffs in and 1 sigh out the mouth. Take a deep breath in, squeeze your breath really tight, reach your arms over your head, keep holding your breath in, have your thumbs touch, and breathe out. And slowly open your eyes. I want to thank you all who did stay to the end, and the surprise is, or the reward is, that you did it. That's it. No PDF, no chance to win a brand new car, but you did it. Commitment, commitment is important. Finishing things all the way through is important, And then during my pathway, I realized that this is the only path, is committing to things that's worthwhile. And to me, there's nothing more worthwhile or more worthy than taking care of your health and wellness. So you can show up as the best version for yourself and others. Okay, so please stay tuned. We've got more offerings come up, and it's going to be a workshop probably September 11th, 2023. And we're also going to have a 5-day challenge coming later on in September or October, but stay tuned. You can follow me on Limitless Strength. And if you like what we have, please subscribe, like, share this, share the replay, And this is just for you all, and this is from my heart to help everybody become the best version of themselves so they can be limitless. Thank you very much. Till next time, peace.